everybody, welcome back to Hawks Life, episode 6, the last ride that we have here at Northeast. What do you think, Michelle?
What a journey.
What a journey. I mean, I think back to our first episode. Don't go back and watch it. I mean, if you can. I mean,
if you want.
A view's a view. But it was a rocky road. I remember that first episode. I think we went to that like illusionist in the in the cafeteria.
Yeah.
It was a crazy time to say the least.
And then our tour of campus.
Oh yeah, that was a big one too. I just remember being in the elevator, pretending like it was falling, even though it was going up one floor. But yeah, overall, it's been a ride. But yeah, here's our last episode of Hawks Life forever. So yeah, but we had to make it count, so we journeyed outside for once. See, I love going outside, but
I mean, we were outside for Vegas.
Yes, we were out. We've been outside, but you know, they just opened up a new park here in town, I think last fall, Johnson Park, and they have a ton of new stuff down there. So we went and explored and see if it was Hawks Life approved. Hey everybody, it's Jacie and Michelle, and we trekked off campus. Yeah, I guess you didn't expect that from us, but not without its perils. We just arrived at the park because it is springtime and Norfolk just debuted a new park like last year, so we're gonna go check it out and run around. First of all, we parked and I hit the curb really bad, so automatically minus negative 20 points for the park. Yes, it's a beautiful day here in Norfolk, but yeah, wonderful day to be at the park. I think we're gonna go play.
Wait, should we?
Michelle, use it. Get up on this.
Dinner's ready.
Bro, so stupid. Wee!
My hips are too. No, we're good. I thought I was gonna get stuck.
Wait, I'm gonna try.
Bro, I thought I was gonna get stuck.
I'm gonna try.
Climb the spider web. To the top.
Oh gosh. I'm not gonna be able to get down. Get me all the way up to the top.
Hey, one-handed. One-handed.
You drop that camera, it's over.
Our friendship is over if you drop that camera.
Ooh, view. Michelle's at the top. I can't make it up there.
Ah! I can't see you. It's too bright out here. Oh, that's the ice skating rink.
Yeah. Okay.
My feet might be too big. Now this is where I'm gonna struggle.
Negative 10 points. Oh sheesh, okay. Don't die.
Now getting down is gonna be the thing.
Oh god.
I could get up here.
Just jump.
Jump off! That's a crazy statement.
Jump!
My foot is getting hit.
Okay.
I'm going down.
How would you rate it?
How big is it?
Oh god. You might have to jump. What do you rate it?
My foot started cramping. Like when I was almost there, it was alright. It's just my feet are too big for the things. Mm-hmm. That's why my foot started cramping.
Real. What do we got next? You gonna go down?
Yeah.
The magic mic.
Oh. My hands!
Oh my.
All staticky.
So we just played our hearts out at the playground.
Hey, we're 20 years old.
Hey, but if you need to feel like a kid again, come on down.
In between classes, just go to playground.
What did you think of it?
It was like good.
I thought it was a quality playground, but there's no swings, which...
Oh yeah.
I always like a swing, but there was none, but it was pretty fun.
I'm gonna get calluses.
Uh-oh. Greedy.
Let me get my ice.
Oh, is it fake ice?
Yeah, there's no ice. They hose water on it.
Oh.
And then it freezes.
Okay. Well, we should have came last year. Or when it was colder.
It's pretty good size.
Yeah.
Well, I guess depending on how many people are here gonna be here, it's like it could be cramped.
And then they have their where they keep all the skating stuff over there. Thank you to my fans. Thank you for everybody to watch Hawks Live. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. What is this?
I don't know.
Campfire. Sing around the campfire and sing a campfire song. Angie song.
Yeah.
So how are you guys?
So how's the weather? Yeah.
Amazing. There's like one that's like significantly smaller. Let me see if I can fit in it.
Michelle's gonna try to sit in that one. That one's like for a baby, I swear.
Oh, just barely. It's very snug.
You're like 5 feet off the ground. Okay. Well, I
would sit that one, but it's dirty.
Yeah, I was gonna sit in that one, but I don't want my butt to get dirty. Sorry, I'm just laughing. Can a girl not giggle? Is that so wrong?
No, I was just like, what am I missing?
Oh, this is like actually kind of nice.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, you could go under there. Wait.
I said we go out there.
Any fishies? Oh, it's algae.
Ooh, I drop it.
Oh, what stinks?
What stinks?
Is this the Elkhorn River?
Jill.
The audio's not gonna be good over here.
Jump in! You won't. Top side.
Oh, I should have
Yeah. Oh, it feels good under here.
Oh, yeah.
Just seeing cars go by.
None. I hear one.
Wait! Let me record it!
We are testing to see how deep this is.
Oh!
Already took it.
You know what? Wow.
Like,
We explored all of Johnson Park, and I thought it was really fun. I really like it here.
especially under the bridge, because there's like a nice breeze was going through.
And the cool rocks. It was like really nice.
The soothing of the water.
Would you recommend?
Yeah, especially like taking like a little walk around. It would be a nice thing just to do.
Yeah, if you need to get off campus or need something to do. I mean, you don't have to go down the slides like we did, but we did get the full experience. But I really liked it here, and if you're needing something to do over the summer or for the next week on campus, I'd say go ahead and make the trip. It's not even like 2 miles from campus, so yeah.
Take a nice, like, if you need a break from studying, you just come down here at the park.
Very serene, and with that, Johnson Park is Hawks Life approved.
The nature walk was Hawks Life approved.
Yes, we were really dilly-dallying, and we low-key got kicked off the slide because a child went on it, and we were like...
She wanted to play with us, and we're like, we got a video to film.
Yeah, one of the children that were at the playground, she was like, do you want to play together? We were like, we gotta go. And we saw her parents and we were like, probably not.
And a cute dog.
But another thing that was Hawks Life approved was the English department's new book that they just released. It's called Voices Out of Nowhere for the 2025 year. So Michelle and I went down to the Union and we learned all about their new book that just dropped. In April, the Northeast Community College English Department unveiled its self-published book titled Voices Out of Nowhere for the 2024-2025 school year. The event took place in Union 73, where students were recognized for their contributions. Awards were handed out and participants had the opportunity to present their prose and artwork to an audience of peers, faculty, and guests.
So Bonnie Johnson, the class that she runs for the book, is editing and publishing. I know that not every spring semester she runs it, but the semesters that she does run it, she she gets this class together, and each of us are assigned a job that goes towards putting the book together. So you have your head editor, who is the one that edits the stories in the book. You have your formatter, which puts the book together, and then you have your cover artist and your presenter. When you're putting the book together, what she decided was we could technically choose what we wanted to do, but none of us could choose. So we just asked her what she thought we would be good at. And so she kind of listed out why she thinks we would be good, and she actually assigned us which part we would be doing, and I ended up being the formatter. So my favorite part about putting this book together probably would be just the connection that you make with these people as you work together throughout the semester. It's a lot of hard work, and you each kind of have your busy season, but you always have them right there to help you through it. I learned a lot about Microsoft Word that I never thought I would know, but now I do, and I know how much work it takes in putting a book together that I didn't think it was that hard, but it is.
So my role was the final editor, so I went through and made sure all the page numbers were right. There was like all the stories started on the correct page, made sure there was all the correct edits, like periods, correct tense, all of that kind of stuff. All the most difficult part was the formatting of the book, because Aaliyah got stuck with that and it kept undoing it and undoing it. For myself, probably just the pressure. I tried to get the whole book done, so it was submitted like the Friday night, so 3 days before it was due, so we were able to get this reveal done while Bonnie was still here. So that was a goal, and I was able to complete that, and that was probably the hardest part of it as well. My favorite part of working with everybody is just getting to know my classmates. I'm always someone that will get to know my teacher, but I never get to know my classmates. So it was a lot of fun to actually sit down and get to know my classmates and build a relationship with them that's going to continue outside of the classroom.
So overall, it was a lot of fun going to the book unveiling. I'm actually in the book. A picture that I took ended up in the book, but my bad. Forgot to title it.
Untitled.
So all they had was Untitled by Jacie and Ambrose. So you get the book. I think Michelle said I was on page 87.
I think so, yeah.
So go ahead and look for my picture.
Moving on to our next thing is our bingo card.
Yes.
Let's see if we got a bingo. See if some of the things happened or not, you know?
For this semester.
It's that time we finish our bingo card.
See, this bingo card has been in months in the making. So
Since January.
Since January. So if you don't remember, last January, so I guess only a couple, like 4 months ago, we went and made a little bingo card of things that we thought were going to happen within the semester. Some of them did come true, some of them didn't. So some of them were pretty bad. So maybe it's a good thing they didn't actually happen. But overall, we're gonna reveal if we got a bingo, and we'll just go down the line and see what we accomplished this semester, because it has been eventful.
Oh yeah.
First one that we predicted might happen was failing a test. Michelle, did you fail a test?
I don't think I did. But there was assignments where I did not do. I will not lie.
Hey, you know, it happens, but I didn't fail a test either. So that was one. I did fail one last year, but not this year, so moving up, I guess. Another thing we anticipated was the flu going around, which
there was people getting sick.
but I think it definitely did go around.
Yeah.
So that one is another check off the bingo card. Another one was me falling. Jacie's falling for another semester, which from my depth of everything, I didn't fall once this semester. And see, that's actually crazy, because usually I'm tripping, stumbling.
Yeah, maybe a trip, but not like a fall.
No big fall. Another thing we predicted to happen was something happening to my car, which nothing did. The only thing that really bad happened was my trunk flew open on the road, because I looked in my rear view mirror and I look up and it's just white because my trunk was open. So too embarrassing, but nothing happened where I could have got injured or anything like that. So that's pretty interesting. And then this one was one of Michelle's, I believe, an all-nighter.
I did do that. I think literally after that, we filmed that, I had an all-nighter.
The next one was forgetting an assignment, which Michelle said she did not.
Forgot and didn't do.
See, I forgot a few, but I always get them done. It'll be like 11:50 and I'm getting those done by 11:59 on the dot. Another thing I put on the list was my moldy water
Dude,
bottle.
I think I also got one too.
See, and let's roll back the clip. Michelle was the one that was like, how does your water bottle get moldy? Like, I can't believe that will ever happen. And look, and hers got moldy too. I'm telling you, sometimes you just forget to wash it and it happens where it just gets a little bit moldy.
I mean, I'm just using water. Like, what do you mean get moldy?
Another thing that didn't happen was a tornado.
We had a warning / watch, didn't we? The one day. It was during a weekend, I think.
But I don't think we had anything where everybody had to go to the basement. No. I don't believe so. I think we had a drill, but no big tornadoes. So that's a good plus from last year.
But we did have a bunch of fire warnings.
A bunch. We didn't think this was gonna happen. It was more, I wanted it to happen. Me getting an A in PC maintenance. So the bad part about this bingo card is it's the second week before school is going to end, or like the week before.
Yeah.
So we don't know if I got an A. I guess you'll never know.
What do you have right now?
Right now I have a 97.
Is that A?
That's an A, so we'll see. So right now, technically I got an A, but who knows if I'll finish out the semester. And then our next one was Hawk's Life getting 500 views. So fun thing is I think we passed around 800.
Yeah.
So we were 300 over, so that's pretty good.
On our bingo card, we had go to Vegas. And as you can tell, is our last video, we went to Vegas.
And that we did, folks.
Oh yeah. Were we in Vegas? Yes, we were.
Should we have been? No.
20 years old. Can't do nothing.
It was a lot of fun though.
Besides get lost.
Besides get lost, yeah. Our next one that we thought might happen is TikTok getting banned for real. That didn't happen.
No, we still active.
Still active
Still
for
actively
now.
scrolling. All right, next on our bingo card is
Minimum of 5 crash outs for both of us. Each, right?
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you now, I did not only have 5. I had more.
I think I might have 2. I don't remember what about. Oh, my computer crashing. Oh my god, yes. Yeah, I had crash outs.
And then there was a crash out because of Skills USA. So that was a big one. It was crazy. There was quite a few. I definitely didn't only have under 5. So this one we did not obtain, at least for me. Michelle was probably a little bit more emotionally controlled, but me, not around here. Our next one was, this is for you, Michelle.
Oh, breaking out, I did do. Actually, right now, I'm currently regrowing my thumbnails. I did break plenty of nails.
So Michelle did break a nail. I don't grow my nails out, so couldn't worry about that. But Michelle, did you pass voice addiction?
Let's check, I don't remember. I think I was 79. So yeah, I did pass.
Technically.
I still have a test to do. Let's see what that does for me.
And then another thing we wanted to accomplish was getting first at Skills USA.
Hey, we did.
Hey.
In fact, we are going to Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
In the summer.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot. I
didn't think about that. I hope we go to the aquarium. She's already been, but I want to go.
It's really nice aquarium.
Let me see that whale shark.
Hey, it's really nice. Another thing we predicted was on our way to Vegas, if we went, me getting pulled from TSA.
Oh, did you?
No. I did kind of get pulled because the zip, like the things on my pockets went off, but I didn't have to do a whole pat down. She just like felt my pockets. So technically I did get pulled, but it wasn't as bad as before where I had to get like a whole search. And then another fun thing that we also got today was we got the dinner.
Oh yeah.
And if you know, you know. But where do you think we're gonna go for dinner, Michelle?
Legends. Nah.
Legends! Bro, they know us by name there. So we got the dinner for this year, so that'll be a lot of fun. So I had us as graduating, which we graduate.
We are, because I got an email that says you are graduating.
Yes, well hopefully.
We try to overachieve in just 7 videos.
We tried to do 7 when we only had to do 6, but that didn't work. And yeah,
this is currently our 6th one right now.
Yep, 6th and last episode ever. Another thing that didn't happen, which I'm still
which we don't know for sure.
Our broadcasting teacher yelling at somebody. See, I think he does get annoyed. Never seen him yell. we didn't witness that, so who knows what actually happened with that. And then the final thing that we did get was 135 hours for this class. I don't know what we ended up at. Maybe Michelle will throw it up on the screen or something. She probably won't. But I think we did get like over 160. So we've been booked and busy. So I don't want to hear any of this. We don't do nothing. But yeah, from our bingo card, we did actually get a bingo. Hey. So what do you rate this semester as a whole, Michelle?
Out of 10? Or
Yeah.
out of 100?
10.
Out of 10. An 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I'd just have to say like an 8. There were some good times, bad times.
If my computer didn't crash and I lost everything, it would have been a 9.
And it's kind of crazy that our time at Northeast is done.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Because the day you're seeing this,
we only have 3
a
days.
week after is actually our graduation.
Yes, we'll be on that stage looking all good. So yeah, a lot of fun. But overall, I'm glad we got a bingo with our bingo card.
Yeah.
It's been fun to recap everything we've done this semester. It's been a lot of stuff. And with that, that's our bingo card. Bingo.
We're not done yet, so. You know what wasn't on our bingo card? Us going to the graphic design portfolio showing.
Yeah, so what we ended up doing is we headed down to the Union again. Like, we be living there. But the graphic design program, they had a little bit where they showcased what they worked on all year. And it was a lot of fun.
Pretty cool stuff there.
Yeah, I was impressed.
Yeah.
This is my Culver's logo. So what we did is we took logos that we just thought needed some revamping, looked very outdated. So I decided to take Culver's and I just revamped it, added kind of like my style to it or what I thought it should look like, just to like add to today's like type of vibe we're getting here. So there's that. Then this is my non-traditional book, which looks a lot cooler here. So here we had to take any subject that we wanted and then find all the information about it. And then as long as it didn't look like a book in the final, you did good, because if it looked like a book, you failed. So we have our 4s. So again, we had to choose a subject of our choice, and then each class we had to come up with new 4 images that we came up and drew. So again, I did cows. I love cows. You'll see a theme here. But yeah, kind of just took inspo from the internet, then recreated it ourselves. And then this big one is just our favorite. So you can see I have it twice here. But yeah. So then I have, this is a lookbook I also did at the Hawk Shop here on campus. So it's like around Christmas time, we wanted to get like some of our new apparel out that we just got in, kind of draw people in, pass out to customers, like, hey, this is like a great gift for friends, family, whoever. So I came up with this for the Hawk Shop. Ooh. So this is a metal print just like this one. It's just a little bit bigger, longer. But yeah, we were celebrating 400 wins for my high school coach back in Humphrey. So came up with this design and we gave it to him at like halftime of the basketball game or something like that.
First, I have my layout and design to Rally in the Valley, which is a hypothetical event put on by Mercedes-Benz to raise money for St. Jude's. And then I have just the different days that the event takes place and all the different events that happen. And then next, I have my corporate identity. So I have my stationery, my business letter, and then my business card. The logo, we were just given random letters and we had to make a logo out of that. So that's how I came up with environmental studies out of PS. This is my graphic arts 1 brochure. It is an 8-page layout and it uses the genre objects that you create on paper, then you transfer onto the computer. And then this is typography 2 logo redesign. I did my local business. It's not really local to here, it's my dad's business. But this is his original logo, and then this is the logo I redesigned for him. And then this is my package design. This is my high-end product. It is goat milk body butter in a stick. I just don't like the way lotion feels when it gets under your nails. It gets all grimy, so I figured why not put it in a stick if possible.
And this is this right here.
Yep. My favorite project was probably the typography magazine. I just got to explore different types of things, different fools throughout my book. And then this is our Amero project, which is a hypothetical currency for the United States, Mexico, and Canada. I chose the most common butterfly and the most common tree in each country as my theme. And then on each bill, the butterfly is tilted like 5 degrees, 10 degrees, 20 degrees. And then it has a whole bunch of anti-counterfeit measures that we had to Photoshop in there. This is part of our package design class. It's my high-end design that I have over here. I got to engrave those glasses at work. And it was definitely one of my favorite projects that we've done throughout these 2 years.
That's so creative too. What made you want to choose wisdom?
We had I don't really know. We had to pick our own product and make our own brand. And where I work at in Broken Bow, she can order sets like those. So I figured have her order a set and I would engrave it. And I redesigned the sleeve for it. And so some of the projects on my table are probably some of my favorites. So to start, I have my 2026 planner. And this project is all about designing a planner for the 2026 year based on like a theme of our choice. So I chose to do butterflies. Butterflies tend to resemble like personal change and growth, and I feel like going to the new year, a lot of people can resemble with that. And so if you wouldn't mind, I'd love to dabble into my portfolio. Again, this is my planner project. The next project that I have is the Amero currency, which is like a hypothetical currency for North America. So we designed bills of different amounts. These were the fronts, these were the backs, and I chose to do mine over like birds that are found in the whole countries. The next couple projects are more structuralized projects. So we basically did an object drawing and then converted it to a digital drawing and messed with like die lines to create a 3D cube. Some of my next projects, this one is called the corporate identity. So we created business logos and then converted them to like business cards, business envelopes, and stationaries. And then this one is called Build a Website. This is again what I was talking about with my coding classes. We got to do like programming with like HTML and then CSS, and yeah, it was really cool, kind of a project. And if you would have told me 2 years ago that I would be doing a coding class, I would have told you were crazy, because what the heck?
That takes talent, because I can barely do like 3 commands and I'm just like, oh.
Right? It's very tedious, very it can be a little bit exhausting, but once you get in the process, it can be really fun. And then last but not least, we're finally to the end. This is my last project. This is for my package design class. So this was probably my favorite project that I've done here. We got to design a low-end product, and then a middle-end product, and then a high-end product, all from scratch. And so I kind of dug deep into my childhood, and something I loved as a child was Shirley Temples. And so I decided to design the cans for them. And I don't know if you know what Dirty Shirleys are. Yeah. Yep, they basically have vodka in them. I don't plan on drinking, but I thought it would still be like a cool play on design. And then my middle end range is 4 packs of cans, which is what you'd see like in Walmart or like in Hy-Vee and stuff like that. And I have like 3D models over here. If you want to like look at them, you're free to do so. And then my high-end project is my glass bottles, Shirley Temples. And so I have my glass bottles over there, and then I have the 4-pack kind of carriers with them.
Guys, this is our final goodbye. Episode 6, and that's it.
That's it. And with that, it feels like, or it looks like, this is our last episode of Hawk's Life, and it's coming to an end. What do you think about these last 8 months, Michelle?
8 months has been whole baby. The heck?
Whole baby in the womb.
Whole baby.
Hey, Hawk's Life is our baby at this point.
It is. It's 1 year old by now. 1
year old, been our child. It's been crazy because a year ago we didn't even have this show.
Yeah.
If someone was to say Hawk's Life, I'd be like, What's that stupid thing? What is that?
Who's the beautiful host for that? You may not see us anymore on this channel, but if you want to follow us for the future, go check out our Instagram.
So mine is plain and simple.
Jacie Ambrose.
Jacie Ambrose.
She locked that username.
Oh yeah, first to ever do it. So
mine is _Michelle.Soto.
So yeah, they'll be up on the screen. Go ahead and follow us in all of our journeys. You'll see my monthly dumps on my Instagram story. They're well loved. Been doing it for the past 3 years. Oh. So be ready. I have those ready to go. So yeah. And with that, I think this has been the end of Hawk's Life.
Goodbye to y'all.
For the last time ever.
Peace. That's so sad.